Okay, welcome back. As I just showed you a moment ago, we're working on our sandwich. This is my sandwich, and we did our bread, we did our lettuce, we did our tomato, and now we're gonna do some cheese. Now, if you wanna do American cheese and you wanna make it orange, or you wanna make it yellow, that's up to you. I'm gonna pretend mine is Swiss cheese, so I'm going to make it like big slices of Swiss cheese with the holes in it. That's a funny thing about Swiss cheese is they make it and they have these Swiss cheese holes, and it's fun. And you often see it, the mice always love the Swiss cheese. Maybe I should hide a mouse in here instead of an insect. Wouldn't that be funny? And I'm making my little Swiss cheese circles and shapes on my paper until I go all the way off the paper, and maybe one more here with holes. Now remember, what we do is we're going to fold a little part over here. That's going to help us put it into our book, and then we're going to take some scissors and we're going to cut away the extra paper that we don't need, like this, on top and down and across. You see how I'm just cutting around my slices of cheese that I made? Now, what parts will I fold in? That's the question, right? And what am I going to hide in there? That is the real question. So I'm going to fold part of my cheese in here in the corner, and I'm going to fold a piece in over here. And I do think I'm going to have a little mouse nibbling away at some cheese, because mice are always so hungry for cheese. And you see his little tail? So there's my little mouse inside, and I'm going to get a little gray color pencil, I think. And I'm just going to make it a little, I could make it a brown mouse, but I decided to make it a little gray mouse in there, so you can see it eating the cheese. And we're, of course, going to fold that back. So with my fold right here, I can tuck it underneath everything else. So there we have my cheese in my sandwich. Now, time for the onions. Now, this paper's smaller because I want it to be sort of like a little paper on the back. So if I put it in this way, I don't think I'm going to see it. So I'm going to put it in this way. I'm going to fold the paper. Oh, look at that pretty blue that comes up. And I'm going to draw my onion rings. You know how onion rings have these big circles in them? Like this. And like that. And these are like the red onions. Red onions have lots of color, and there's also purple onions. So these can be like purple or red onions. And a couple little slices in there. And then once again, I'm going to cut around my onion slices so it looks kind of rounded coming out like onions would look. So I'm not cutting any onions off. I'm just cutting around the rounded onion slices, but keeping that folded paper on the end. Now remember, you can always stop the video and re-watch. I might even want to put the onions before the cheese. What do you think? Or should I put it after the cheese? Well, my book is done except for one thing. So we're going to stop it here. We're going to put your book together in the next short video, and then let's see who's going to want to take a bite of this.